Yes, good evening. Welcome to Football Heritage TV. We're back for another 10 in 10. We're getting some of the biggest YouTubers and pundits and ex-players around. And this time it is Grizz from the Big Six. Everyone knows him. Everyone loves him. Everyone saw me and him have a great debate a while back. Here he is, Grizz. Thanks for agreeing to give me 10, 15 minutes of your time. Appreciate it, man.
No need to thank me at all, mate. People think we got off on the wrong foot. I take it the totally opposite. I thought we got off on the right foot. I thought it was brilliant. But now two grown adults having a proper go at each other, exchanging opinions. That's what football fandom is all about. And afterwards, we shook our hands, messaged each other, and became good mates.
There we go. There you go. All good. All good. Listen, just goes to show, even when losing debates, Grizz is very humble. So this is really good. This is really good.
There you go. A lot of bollocks, but there you
go. So here we go. Grizz, are you ready? 10 in 10 for anyone at home. You've seen these before. We've done loads of these now. 10 questions in 10 minutes. And
nervous now?
Nothing to be nervous about. These are your opinions. There's no right or wrongs. Are you ready for this?
Go for
Question 1. The best Liverpool game you've seen and why? Could have been on the TV. You could have been there. Either way.
Best Liverpool game you've seen and why? Okay, I'll go for one I've been to. Most memorable game in my memory. One I've been to. The second semi-final against Chelsea in the Champions League. I don't know if you guys will remember the one Rafa Benitez was sitting in the centre circle doing the whole yoga thing while the penalty shoot. While no one could control their emotions, I was going... I'm going to be honest with you. I turned off the mobiles. I booked myself into a hotel room. I didn't let anyone disturb me for that room. Just me on my own. I couldn't bear to watch it with anyone, around anyone. I was that nervous. That was the height of Chelsea Liverpool animosity. Yeah. It was Jose and Rafa. I was at uni at the time, and Liverpool fans, there was a lot of born-again Chelsea fans that were coming at me. So there was, it was like pure nastiness between us, and I couldn't bear to lose to that club. And that's the most amazing atmosphere. We lost the first leg 1-0. I think it was an own goal by John Onorisa. We get the early goal, Daniel Agger, from a lovely set piece. And then penalty shootout, and that ice cold Dirk Kuyt finishes it off, and just that whole atmosphere and the vibes in that ground was just mental. Many people would say so many other games, but just from a personal point of view, where I was at, that was for me.
It's all about the personal perspective. There's no right or wrongs. Another one, can't be right or wrong on this. Who's the best Liverpool player you've seen in the Premier League era?
Luis Suarez, for me, is hands down the best Liverpool player in the Premier League right now. That doesn't mean he's the greatest Liverpool player ever.
Yeah.
But what I mean by that is, in terms of pure, sheer, natural, rude ability, Luis Suarez, one of the few people that can go to Barcelona and improve Barcelona while Messi was there. Think about that. He actually improved Barcelona when he went there. He actually fitted in with Messi and Neymar and just completed, for me, the best set of 3 strikers the world have ever seen. Like Suarez, Neymar, and Messi together. I don't think there's been anything like that ever. I don't think there ever will be again. The chemistry between the 3. Luis Suarez done mad things at Liverpool. We know that. We know the bad side of Luis Suarez.
Yeah, I
will never defend the horrible side of him.
Yeah.
But the football side of him, my God, he was a phenomenon. He was magnificent. Yeah. And we have to remember, he wasn't part of a great Liverpool team. We had some very average players. Steven Gerrard was coming to the end of his time. Raheem Sterling was a kid. Philip Coutinho was relatively a kid as well. This guy came in and it single-handedly nearly won us the league against the might of Chelsea at the time and of course, Man City. It's Luis Suarez.
There we go. Luis Suarez, top player. Don't make them like that anymore. Where will Liverpool finish this season and why?
I'm going to stick with my Original opinion from the start. People that watch the Big Six will have seen, they laughed at me. We've all got the tapes and the receipts and everything. When I said I think we're going to be the closest challengers to Man City, they all went,
Yep.
"Oh, Grizz, get over it." And I was like, "No problem. We're here. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. As long as God keeps me alive, I will be on this show." And now they're a bit shitting themselves. Now they're like, "Oh shit, you might have a point." Because after 13 games, we're sitting there 1 point behind Man City, who are without doubt the best team in the world.
Yep.
They're the best team in the world.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
won
yeah.
they won the treble at Atlanta. People forget this. It
Yeah,
was the
yeah, they
easiest
did.
treble anyone's ever going to win. That's how good
Yep.
they are. And we've had, I'd say, 5 of the 6 hardest away games you can have in this league already out the way. Only Arsenal away is left. And our only defeat in 24 games was the unfortunate one, even you'll admit, to 9 men Liverpool against Spurs.
Yep.
I don't think we're good enough to win it yet because it's the whole of the rebuild. The whole midfield's brand new. Even some of the strikers are new, fairly new. Luis Diaz only been there a year. Darwin Núñez coming into his first full year as well. Second year, I should say. Sorry. I think we'll still finish second. I'm going to stick to my original opinion on second.
Okay. Second it is. The age-old debate across the internet. Who was better in their prime? Is it Messi or Ronaldo, and why?
Ronaldo and Messi is a debate.
It won't ever go away. It never goes away.
Yeah, of course it won't. It's one of those. It will be ageless. We will 20 years we'll be debating just like any other debates that we've been debating in before Messi and Ronaldo came on the scene.
Yep.
The way I look at it is very subjective. It depends on what your vision of football is, what you think of football, what football
Yep.
brings to your life. If you are, and I don't want to offend anyone in any way, shape, or form, but I may do. And if I do, I apologize. I'm not that kind of guy.
Don't worry, they're used to it on my show. Go on.
I speak my mind. So I'll just say it is. If you yourself are a person who hasn't got much talent, but you're a hard worker and you've made the most of your talent in life, and
It's
you've reached
Ronaldo.
it's Ronaldo.
Yeah, I see
You
where
get
you're
what I
going.
mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Ronaldo is the ultimate. And I'm not saying Ronaldo's talentless, and I don't mean you're talentless, mate.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
you know, whoever I'm referring to. No. What I'm saying is, if you're good at what you do, if you're a decent plumber or electrician, and you go on to utilize your basic ability in sort of what you do, and go and work for the ultimate biggest company, wherever it's Microsoft, and you achieve what you do at the highest level because of your sheer dedication to the profession, you're gonna like Ronaldo.
Yep.
But if you're a guy that wakes up smelling himself and you're so talented and you got, like, you was born to be good, you was born to be sexy, you was born to be good, you got a lovely voice, you got the height, you got the looks, you got the cars, the women.
If you're Channing Tatum.
Lionel Messi is the ultimate. Wow. You can't argue with Lionel Messi in every shape or way or form. And to tip it all off, he won the World Cup nearly in his last year as a professional footballer, or maybe another season or so.
Yeah.
Just when you think he can't do anything, like he's never going to win the World Cup, it's going to be a tragedy, he goes and does it. And not only goes and does it, performs admirably, probably one of the best players in the World Cup. For me, personally, it's Lionel Messi. I don't think it's that close personally, but if you think Ronaldo, I wouldn't argue with you. It's up to you.
I completely agree with you. We've got some great answers to this question so far. Here's one. If you could get rid of one thing from football, what would it be? It's been a lot of changes in football in the last 20 years. What would you change? What would you get rid of?
There's so many things. Bloody hell. I don't like this this rule at the moment. A very topical rule, and I know it's a bit sensitive because of the excuse me, because of the issues around it. But you know, this head injury, you grab your head and play stops.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. I find it really annoying. It's because I tell you why. Because like everything else, people are corrupting it.
Right.
So now so many players are just straight away. You can hear teammates saying, "Grab your head, grab your head." I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
grab your head. If the other team's on an attack, grab your head.
Yeah, grab your head. Play will start.
I don't know the answer because obviously head injuries are the most serious.
Yep.
So we want that to be still looked after and of great importance. I hate this rule.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I hear you.
It's winding me up. I don't know what to do about it, but I don't get paid the big bucks to make these decisions. So the ones that do, can you make a better method of dealing with that?
Yep. No, completely get it. Completely get it. Here we go. Worst play you've seen in a Liverpool shirt.
Alice Sissoko.
Oh, wow. Just straight off the
Ali
bat.
Sissoko, yeah, bless him. Again, in that 13-14 season, he was one of the left backs we had. Imagine how good Suarez was again. Just Ali Sissoko. Oh, mate, Savva. Yeah, look, Ali Sissoko. I forgot his name. The bald one, left back as well. Came from...
Oh, Paul Konchesky.
Paul Konchesky is close.
Yep. Okay. He played for us as well, yeah.
But Ali Sissoko. Did he? Paul Konchesky?
Yeah. Paul Konchesky played for us, yeah.
What did you think of him?
Yeah, no, he wasn't very good, was he?
He wasn't very good.
No.
But Ali Sissoko was atrocious, man. Bless him. Just that's it. Enough said, right? I don't want to go too harsh on him. Ali Sissoko. I mean, my quickness of my answer is enough disrespect.
Yeah, it was in your gut. It was in your gut. It came out immediately. Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. Next one. Who is the best player to have played in the Premier League? You can give me one, or you can give me two or three if you want. If there's too many to pick from, but
I won't give the Liverpool answer, right? Well, I think Suarez or Gerrard, right? I'll give a non-Liverpool answer. Best player to have played in the Premier League. Oh God, it's got to be Henry, man.
His name has come up a lot. His name has come up a lot.
Yeah, he made the game look so easy, yet he was so ruthless. I actually think he could have been better. I actually think he could have been more ruthless. This is a controversial bit. Are you ready for this really controversial one? I actually think if he was under Alex Ferguson, he would have been even better.
Okay, why?
Okay, I think Wenger was... Wenger let him get away with things Fergie wouldn't have. When I mean get away with things, I think, for example, look what Fergie turned Ronaldo into. Cristiano Ronaldo, we've spoken about, he was talented, of course he was, but he taught him how to be a man and become the best he can become.
Yep.
Henry had talent oozing out of his toes. And of course he reached greatness, but he didn't reach the Messi and Ronaldo greatness, which in my opinion, he had the talent to reach.
Yep. I listen, I don't disagree with you on any. We've had some interesting answers to the best player ever, but yeah.
But you get what I mean by that? I think he had the talent to reach those levels, but he didn't reach those levels. He reached greatness, but he didn't reach eliteness.
Yeah.
I think he could have and he should have.
I hear you completely. I completely hear you. 3 questions to go. Who was better for Liverpool? Salah or Gerrard?
Oh, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, I know.
So far. What does
I
that
know.
mean?
Do you know what? Can I tell you, while you think about that, when I wrote this, I thought to myself, well, it's obviously Gerrard. And then the more I thought, I was like, hang on. But Salah's done a lot and won the league and also won the Champions League and the League Cup and the FA Cup. Like, do you know what I mean? I thought, I think this is a difficult question.
If Salah wins the Europa League this season, as we might do, we're pretty much one of the favourites.
Yep.
He's going to win every trophy. In 7 years he's been at Liverpool, he's going to win every trophy.
And has he won Premier League Player of the Year?
Yes.
Has he won Golden Boot?
Oh, so many times. I mean, but again, you've got to look at context. Steven Gerrard played in teams with Salif Diao and Lucas Leiva. I love Lucas Leiva, but he wasn't good.
Lucas Leiva.
Jimmy Traore, Igor Biscan, Ali Sissoko. I can't even name you some of the right backs. You know what I mean? It's like You've got to
Steve
take that into
Finnan.
consideration.
Steve Finnan was in there, wasn't he?
No, Stephen Finnan was decent, but some of the strikers, like we had Ngog and
Oh
Cinema
yeah,
Pongo and
yeah,
Bruno Cheroux and Steven
yeah,
Gerrard was. See what I'm saying now, Savva? Look at the
yeah,
smile on your face because you
yeah,
remembered the shitness. And Steven Gerrard, no, but it's true. And Steven
yeah,
Gerrard was a monster, like carrying us through all that shit, basically.
yeah. He was.
I
That's
just
what I mean.
imagine
That's why I thought it was a difficult question.
I just imagine Steven Gerrard in this team, in his pomp. We'd be the best, one of the best teams in the world. We would 100%. Steven Gerrard under Klopp, and I mean the young Steven Gerrard would have been. Can you imagine what a team would be with Steven Gerrard in there as well?
But do you know what? I haven't heard an answer. I haven't heard an answer. Is it Salah? Is it Gerrard?
Liverpool. I'm going to take you.
Yeah.
Who was better for Liverpool?
You feel like you're cheating either way here, don't you? You feel like you're cheating.
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Mo Salah. Sorry, Stevie. It's Mo Salah. All right, swiftly moving on. The penultimate question. What's the worst football opinion you ever heard? Now, Grizz.
You know where I'm going with this one. Maybe, maybe not.
Listen. This can be from a pundit, a player, a manager, a YouTuber, a comment. What's the worst you've heard? We've had some good ones to this as well.
I'll get the easy one out of the way. The YouTuber was a fella called Savva on the Big Six on his debut. But that's the easy one out of the way. That's the easy one out of the way.
Love it.
There's a journalist. I think she's a journalist called Mina Rizzoli.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah.
She's a specialist in Italian and Serie A football.
Yeah, I know her.
And are you ready for this one? She said Mohamed Salah isn't that great. He was just known as another Juan Cuadrado.
Cool.
And there you go. The rest is history, as they say. And she actually said this after his second season. So she didn't even say it at a time where she might have had a point. Let's see how it goes. She actually said what she was insinuating was it's a fluke. So that's where the whole Salah now is going to be a seventh season wonder is going to come from. Because she said it after season 1 where he came in and scored 42 goals or something. She said, he's just another Juan Cuadrado. You guys will all see it. And we all saw it.
Wow. Yeah, listen, we've had some bad ones. I mean, I keep bringing up the Rory Jennings Haaland one, but listen, there's some stinkers out there. There's some absolute stinkers.
All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I've done lots of work with Rory, and all I will say is don't always believe what Rory says.
I don't believe it, but he put it out there. It's out there, right? He put it out there.
Rory says stuff to just, Rory doesn't believe some of the stuff he says himself.
Yeah, I've got no doubt, but it was out there. Right, the last question is I want to know what's your most controversial football opinion? Something that you believe, but then whenever you're streaming with people or talking to football fans, they're like, Grizz, what are you talking about? But you believe it.
Yeah. Liverpool fans, I'm gonna call myself out. It's the best way to be, right? Just admit your bad mistakes or whatever.
Do it. Go for it.
I never rated Xabi Alonso as a player as highly as Liverpool fans. I thought Xabi Alonso didn't suit the Premier League, or the Premier League didn't suit him. Liverpool fans used to kill me for it, and I just said Xabi Alonso, wonderful player, one of the best passers of a football I've ever seen. I just thought Xabi Alonso wasn't as good as Liverpool fans said he was. That is the most controversial opinion you'll ever find from me in terms of a Liverpool player. I mean, there's loads of others. There's loads of others. Do you know what I mean? You know, controversial football. You know, like we could talk about everything. You know, like I never. There's so many. But the Xabi Alonso is the most controversial. That's the one that, you see that gif and that meme where all the guns are pointing at someone and knives are pointing at me. That's the one. That's the one. Xabi Alonso, not as amazing as Liverpool fans made him out to be.
Well, listen, he's doing very well right now over at Leverkusen as a manager. I guess we're going to see him in the Premier League at some point. But listen, Grizz, that is it. I mean, hopefully it wasn't too nerve-wracking. Just 10 nice, easy questions. Thank you. Can you let us people know where can they find? Obviously, we can see you on the Big Six. Where else can people find you?
I do bits for 90 minutes if you want to listen to my trolling of other clubs on there as well. And if you're Liverpool inclined, then Football Carnage is the place to be with. That's where I'm mainly talking about Liverpool and, of course, Big Six. But it's been a pleasure. You don't need to thank me. We're mates anytime. I've enjoyed it. I was nervous. I thought...
I don't know why. Everyone thinks that it's going to be like a quiz, like with actual answers.
I'm not going to lie. You asked me some horrible questions, like proper hard ones. But yeah, I enjoyed it in the end. Thank you very much.
No worries. So listen, get over to the channel, support Grizz. Please subscribe here as well. There will be more. This will be put out next week, so it won't be in the next day or two. This will be out next week. Please smash the like, subscribe. There'll be loads of these. Thank you very much. And you know what? As always, come on, you Spurs.